Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2019 Chrysler 300C. The 300C is one of the range-topping trim levels for the 300, one of the most luxurious versions. And this one's equipped with that awesome 5.7-liter Hemi V8. I believe it pumps out close to, I think it's 370 horsepower. And even though this is a large, full-size sedan, with that Hemi power, it can rocket to 0 to 60 in a little over 5 seconds. Definitely performance car territory. Really one awesome full-size luxury sedan. I've always been a big fan of the Chrysler 300s. I rented one not too long ago when my vehicle was in the body shop, and I was really impressed by it. I've driven these vehicles a lot, but a car really reveals itself to you when you get to drive it for a few days and spend a lot of time behind the wheel versus just a 10 or 15 minute drive. And I was really impressed by the composure, the comfort, the features of the vehicle. I'm 6'2", I'm a little bit bigger, so I enjoy a rather large sedan. And the Chrysler 300 has lots of pedigree. It was co-developed back in the day when actually Mercedes-Benz was merged with Chrysler. They've had a divorce since then, but one of the great benefits of that merger was the Chrysler 300. It actually was developed using an older version of the Mercedes-Benz E-Class platform. At the time, Chrysler didn't have a really good rear-wheel drive platform. They were making mostly front-wheel drive vehicles, but know who does make some really nice rear-wheel drive vehicles platforms is Mercedes. So the E-Class is their mid-size luxury sedan, and they use the E-Class platform for the underpinnings and the basis of the 300 series and its sister platform, the Charger and the Challenger, and it's been a success story ever since. So that great rear-wheel drive platform, it is a very composed luxury sedan. It handles really nice for a big vehicle, and I'm really impressed. And the one thing that's different about this one, you know, Chrysler 300s can be ubiquitous. I can't talk today. Ubiquitous, maybe that's the right word. With you know, rental fleets with the 3.56 V6, which is a great engine. But let's pause that cell phone call. They always call me when I'm doing my videos. Busy day today. You know, I've lost my train of thought. Oh, talking about the engine. So the 3.6-liter V6 is a pretty common engine, but the 5.7-liter Hemi is a little bit harder to find in the 300, and this is a rare one indeed. Doing our market research, when we first acquired this one, we didn't see too many of these in the United States, and this one has really low miles, only 15,559 miles. It's a one-owner clean Carfax vehicle from Oregon. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. Most people average 13,000 miles a year. Obviously, this person averaged a lot less than that, and it has a big list of features. Original MSRP is $46,885. It features the Sun and Sound nav package. That was a $3,700 option package. That gives you dual panel panoramic roof. Very nice. 19 speaker Harman Kardon Green Edge sound system. Harman Kardon amplifier. You get a upgraded Uconnect infotainment system with an 8.4-inch screen and navigation. So that's what you get with this sound and nav package. Then it has the 300C package 26R, which gives you a high-speed engine controller. And the rest of the equipment's pretty standard on the C. As I mentioned, it is one of the range-topping trim levels for the 300. You have this beautiful brown interior, goes really nicely with the white exterior. Then you have this really nice open pore wood trim. You have this gear selector. It's kind of a rotary dial, makes it really easy to use. And this thing has lots of gears, if I remember correctly. Let me just double check the build sheet. Yep, it's got the Torque Flight 8-speed automatic transmission. So those 8 forward gears that will maximize your performance and efficiency. Lots of comfort and convenience as well. So we have heated seats, we have ventilated front seats, heated steering wheel, we have a rear parking camera, also have that analog clock, automatic dimming mirror. Look at this two-tone leather wrap steering wheel. It feels wonderful in your hands. Chrysler does a beautiful job with the steering wheels. I love their radio controls. I think they have some of the best radio controls in cars. On the left side, you can scan through stations, and on the right side you can handle the volume. There's no other vehicle that has radio controls like this. I don't know why anyone else gets it. I've drive hundreds. I've been in the car business 25 years, maybe thousands of cars, and Chrysler is the one that nails the radio controls. Maybe you can accuse them of not doing things right on a lot of other fronts, but I can tell you they nail it with the radio controls. So if you're kind of picky like me and you like to scan through radio stations, this might be the perfect car for you. And man, this thing is in beautiful shape, as you can imagine, with such low miles. I mean, it hardly has a mark on it. I mean, it is very close to pristine, definitely in above average condition. It is a beautiful automobile. It looks absolutely spectacular in white. You have these nice big, I think were they 19 or 20 inch wheels with nice performance all season rubber. The nice thing about being a full-size sedan is you have a nice comfortable rear seat accommodations as well. You also have a heated outbound rear seats. And a very large trunk. We have some great promotions going around, complimentary delivery up to 250 miles. Usually we can get the vehicle to you within 48 hours. Contact us for more information about that. And of course, if you live further away, we have a big pre-owned business. We sell cars out of state on a daily and weekly basis. I also like the black top. Has a nice contrast with the white exterior, tinted windows. Look at that beautiful front end styling. Nice big grille, LED daytime lights, projector headlights. And the best part is this amazing 5.7 liter V8. These Hemi V8s are fantastic engines. I love the way they sound, and they just offer explosive power. As I mentioned, 0 to 60 in a little over 5 seconds. One amazing performance luxury sedan. And how about we take it for a little spin? All right, let's get in it, take it for a quick spin and see how it drives. All right, here we go. Taking this 2019 Chrysler 300C out for a quick little spin. As I mentioned, for me, I'm kind of a taller person, 6'2", so I tend to feel a little bit more comfortable in larger vehicles, which this is. Chrysler 300 has lots of interior space. As I mentioned before, it's built on a rear-wheel drive platform, borrowed from an older version of the Mercedes E-Class, so it's got a lot of pedigree, lots of nice driving dynamics for a big vehicle. That's why this series of vehicles has been such a big success for Dodge. As I also mentioned before, Chrysler underpins the Charger and the Challenger platforms as well. So they're all kind of family mates, the 300, the Charger, and the Challenger. So you have an 8-speed automatic transmission, pretty straightforward to use. You have a little rotary dial to select the different gears. You have park, reverse, neutral, drive, and S mode, which is in sport mode. So putting it over in S, that will let the engine rev a little bit higher during performance driving. It'll probably downshift a little bit quicker as well. Nice, big, comfortable interior, great visibility. I really like the gauge cluster. It's got a nice bluish hue to it. The speedometer has a nice digital, you have an analog speedometer, and you also have a nice big digital display in the middle as well. And you can also configure the center screen so different things can show up there. You know, tire pressure, this shows you your average miles per gallon, trip information, radio. So I like the digital analog. I like the digital speedometer. It's a nice touch. I love the feel of the steering wheel. It's nice, big fat rim on it, leather wrapped. It's two-tone, nicely contoured. Feels wonderful in your hands. You'll also notice that the 300 is a very, very quiet vehicle. It is a luxury vehicle, so a little bit more extra soundproofing in it than your everyday sedan. And even though it's a large sedan with a Hemi V8 and about 370 horsepower, this thing scoops. Definitely good acceleration, and there's nothing like the wonderful sound of a big American V8. The nice thing too, with 8 gears, is that the transmission doesn't have to search around quite as much when you're changing gears. So, you know, going around 55 miles an hour, you want to pass someone, go a little bit quicker, merging, stop on the gas, and that transmission downshifts very quickly, and you take right off. It doesn't search for gears, and it has, with those 8 ratios, you have a better selection of gears for that current driving situation that you're in. Really nice handling. This thing turns direction very quickly. Feels very balanced too with that rear-wheel drive platform. But then you have a great traction stability control system to help tame things down if it gets a little bit slick on the road. It'll keep you from spinning out of control and spinning those wheels if you put too much power down. Even in the dry, it's got enough power to break those rear tires loose with all that horsepower. So the traction control system will help, you know, tame things down in that manner as well. Feels very nice in the corners. It's very flat, not a lot of body roll. It's a great vehicle to spend your daily commute in. I would happily own one of these vehicles myself. I don't need any more cars right now. I have 4 with 2 drivers, so I have plenty of vehicles. But you never know, one day if I'm looking for a nice luxury sedan at a great price point, I definitely have the 300 on my list. Specifically, very impressed with the 300C. Well, we're getting to the congested part of the city. That wraps up our test drive. Hopefully you enjoyed this walk around video. Hopefully you enjoyed this test drive. Whether you're interested in this vehicle specifically or looking just for some general information on the Chrysler 300C, hopefully this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, definitely like the video. And if you want to see some more of our videos, I try to get them posted and updated as quickly as possible as new inventory comes in. Subscribe to our YouTube page. It's at Infiniti of Tacoma 1. And our website, if you want to check out our current inventory and pricing, is infinitioftacoma.com. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day.